In this video, we will finish the structural elements here in the Design tab. So we saw how to create walls and customize them, and also how to do that with pillars, with beams, and also with the slab, so the pavements or floors. So in the previous video, we talked about the column tool, the beam tool, and the slab tool. In this video, we're gonna finish this first part with the roof tool and the shell tool. Now, these can be used both to create different types of roofs, and we're gonna see that you have really many options. Now, before we get into that, I wanna just go here in this building, and I wanna show you some extra features. I wanna get rid of some of these stories. I wanna have something smaller. So when you want to delete the floors of your building and you delete the story, so you're gonna delete also the elements that are associated with that. So again, pillars, also gonna get rid of this one here. So pillars and beams and everything that has been placed there on those different stories will be gone. So I just wanna create like a simpler scene here to work a little bit more comfortable. We already saw that we can use the same object or element and we can multiply it by using the floors or the stories. And to do that, we can go to the design elements here and go to edit elements by stories. So when you do this, you can select if you want place all the different elements, and not only the structural ones, as you can see here, but also stairs, railings, and openings and other annotations elements. So in this case, I'm just gonna duplicate and multiply the slabs. So I'm gonna select the slab, and here you can select which story you wanna get it from and where you wanna place it. So I'm gonna place it in the first and the second story. And I'm gonna say okay. So this is gonna duplicate that floor together with the hole inside. And you can see that beams there are still being visible. So what I can do is select these floors here and change the position of the insertion point. So you can make it higher or also lower, depending on your needs. Now, depending on your project. You can also adjust that with the offset by going in a negative or positive. So I just want to make sure that I don't see those beams in the floor. So I'm just gonna experiment here with some of these values. I think that 0, it's almost there. So I'm just gonna increase by 1 and maybe just a little bit more. So 2 centimeters, and that's it. So you can see that the beams have disappeared. Now, if we wanna see that more closely, we can go in the building section that we created in the previous video and see how all the intersection are working here with beams, with the pillars, with the pavements. So we can, and this is the hole that it's inside in the middle. Now with the section like this, we can actually see how the pavement is behaving when passing through pillars. And you can see this is a section right here, and this is a surface. So we're not cutting through this pillar right here. So we need to move the section if we want to have a different position to view here in the section view. But what I want to show you is another important feature. If you go into the element attributes, building materials. Now, materials in ARCHICAD are not just simple materials, just like anything else. These are not just simple 3D objects, but they are parametric building information modeling tools. So they do more than just have a representation in 2D and 3D. They also have database and data that are stored. Now, in this case, another really important feature is the priority. Now, priority will define if one material will, let's say, in the intersection will substitute the other one. So let me just go back here and select this one. So this one here is reinforced concrete, while this is the structure of an insulated floor, which also contains concrete. So when they both have the concrete as material, they will merge together like this. But these, you can see, that are just cut off. So this part here has been cut off. So if I just change the priority in the building materials, let's say that I want the concrete to have less intersection priority, so to be really weak, and say okay. Well, nothing is changing here because I think this is all concrete. Let me just change type of floor, like the generic. Okay, and this is actually not simple concrete. This is reinforced concrete. So you need to make sure that you are working with the correct material. So I'm gonna go back and let me just look for the reinforced concrete. You can see this is the one structure. So I'm just gonna decrease again its priority. And now you can see that the floor here is just getting on top of that, just passing through without being limited by that beam. So it's really important to define also the priorities. So I'm gonna go back and just set them back, because usually reinforced concrete has a really high priority on other materials, and also concrete as well. So make sure that, well, if you want to change some of these intersection, you get here and just try to change the priorities. Okay, so now we are back to normal. Now I want to show you another tool that we can use to create section. And by the way, if we want to go back to the original real quick, regional floor, we can just take the pickup tool and then inject tool and change it again. And I want to show you also another really nice feature of ARCHICAD is the 3D cut away, which is a 3D section essentially. So when you activate this, you're going to see these scissors on the various sides, and if you click and drag that, it's going to start to cut off part of your building. Now you can see it has cut off the top part, and this is the part on the right, and also I can cut off the part on the left, and so on. So you're gonna create like, this is from the bottom, and if I want it from the front, I'm just gonna change the view here and just click and drag the scissors right there again. So you can see I've cut it out part of the building. Now you need to finalize to see correctly also the structure inside, and this is also really interesting when you want to check out the structure and intersection, or you want to create like a technical drawing in 3D to show how the structure is working in your building. Now you can always turn it off when you're finished by clicking on that little button, and then you are back to the original position. Now I want to move forward to show you a little bit about roof. And roof can be created in many different ways. Just by looking here to the first two geometry method and construction method, you can have already a lot of options. And then of course, as usual, you can scroll the scroll wheel to check all the other parameters in the information bar, which by now you probably know how to use. So let's start here and let's pick this really strange building, which is kind of a ancient wall with different thickness and other singularity. So I'm going to use the geometry method multiplane, and then you can change here the construction method if you want a complex roof, so you want to build up a profile, or if you have like something simpler. And here you can have also rotated rectangular, and this is just a standard rectangular. Now another tool that's really handy is the space bar. So that is the magic wand tool. So let's just, I don't know why it's placing it there, but if I click, it should go, yeah, you can see it went in the correct position. So you can just place a really complex roof on top of a complex wall like that. And you can continue. So if I press here, again with the magic wand, try to